Hello everybody, Patricia here, and welcome back to more, I was gonna say metaphor, Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. Last time, we kinda started, investigating who killed Mikan, not Mikan, Ibuki and, Hyoko. Saw some, evidence around here. Now I believe, well, what's the things we had to do? Because actually it's been like over 2 weeks since I last played. You talk to Mikan about the autopsy. Okay, let's talk to her. How about Mikan? Have you found anything by now?
To tell you the truth, it's been really inconclusive.
You got it wrong!
But it's not my fault. This music venue is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death.
Because of the heat? Is that possible?
If a body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death.
I see. That might have been the killer's goal. They cover up their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird.
But even if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death?
I agree. As long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murder occurred. First was Ibuki, then Hyoko.
And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistaking the order of the murders.
Huh? Imitation murder? I mean, I was about to ask, why are you saying it's an imitation murder?
Huh?
Huh? You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone knew already.
See?
It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or a film, as an outline for their killings. So common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it.
How would an imitation murder be related to this murder?
Well, based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie.
That movie?
Good instincts.
The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed 2 people.
The goal was an imitation murder. Even so, why do they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me, if this was really an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that one more person could have been killed?
This, too, must be the will of causality.
It's certainly conceivable if the killer wishes to complete the imitation. Hold on a sec. What are y'all talking about? An imitation murder? One more person might have been killed?
Are you guys worried that there's gonna be another victim? Then no worries! Things will get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. On this killing school trip, the same blocking can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
You mean you've added another rule?
Yep.
Well, killing everyone once a day is okay. The blacking would be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slim into your tiny brains. If it is a maximum of 2 people, then there will be not any more killings?
I mean, well, he said it's the blackened, right? Yes, I mean, all there has to be another blackened that can kill 2 people, and then another blackened to kill another 2 people until, you're just down to, like, 1 person. Maybe 2, depending on how many people there's left.
Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules.
I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games.
Perhaps.
I don't want to consider this possibility at all, and I don't even want to think if someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers?
Huh?
So,
Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for one person, right?
I am concerned.
If we can only choose one based on a majority vote, the other person could certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2, or 4 incidents overlap one another?
Silence! Shut up! It's okay. I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
Hey,
Meaning, 2 killers can't exist at the same time. So it's safe to say that this applies to this case too, right?
Wow.
Uh,
I don't like this.
Alright, fine. That's right. There's always one killer at any given time. Even if they hadn't accomplished, I have you figure out who the mastermind is.
This is kind of depressing.
Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Human brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave. I see. So there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. So one person did both of these. Now we gotta find out who. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little.
yep.
Yep, that makes things a little easier.
Fine.
Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people,
Taste your powerlessness!
it means a 3rd victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that. It sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation?
Could it be you haven't seen it?
Seen it? Like, seriously, seen what?
So,
Like I said, that movie.
oh my.
When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets.
Then the imitation is.
Good instinct.
Of course. It's an imitation of that movie.
Well, based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie, as if they were copying it.
As if they copied the movie. I see. Nagato mentioned something about that. And it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feeling. Gut feelings? You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater.
You.
I see. So you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that. Then I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. Where do you tend to go, go next, Chiaki? Probably the hospital for sure. The first victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
You are right.
Thanks to that despair disease, we could not go there for some time.
She's right. Might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. Might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. Clues related to Hyoko's death. I should try going over to the motel. Still a lot of things I can do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all until the end. Okay, so go to the hospital, go to the motel, and go to the movie theaters. The big three that we had to do. Okay, Akane, the guy anything to say?
Just a little bit more time, and I'll be back to my old self. This ain't like me at all.
Yep, still going. No, oh. Didn't mean to do that. I'm just gonna talk to Mikan. Go back. Let me talk to Mikan. Okay, what else do you have to say?
You got it wrong!
Yes, okay. So, man. So I wonder what we'll find, when we get to the 2 islands. I mean, not 2 islands, so 2 areas. Well, technically 3, since we gotta find out, what was being imitated at the movies. So, if basing off, what we saw, in the scene of the murder, someone was hanged, someone got their throat slit, and I think Chiaki was essentially hinting that there was a 3rd murder within that movie. But that didn't happen. Well, almost. It didn't happen yet. Just remember, I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. Plus, I didn't even know where Hyoko's room is. Might be faster to ask someone. I mean, Furihiko wasn't here, right?
Damn right.
Hey Hajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get to you guys. I met her with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue,
I get it.
you met her with Mikan and me. That's when we went back to the music venue. The entrance door wouldn't open for some reason,
I see.
so we had no choice but to break down the door. We discovered Hyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey,
This is the most important part. When you arrive at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall, so it was Monami. Oh, and Gundam. Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monami.
I see.
I see. So Kazuichi and Sonia didn't appear, huh? Do you think those 2 are suspicious?
Like,
Well, Hyoko was killed between the time he saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those 2 are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be it, but while we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hotel, the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what's going on, and she said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
well, yeah.
While we were circling the island, we came to a motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else you circled while you circled the island?
Well,
No. We went to the movie theater, and that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mikan and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. That short time, There was no way I could have killed Hiyoko and wrapped her around the pillar with duct tape. It's true. I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact is, Hiyoko was killed, and we did discover her body.
Huh?
What? Do you still doubt me?
Jeez.
Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for.
Huh.
So don't worry. Even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. That's that's real assuring, right? I want to know in advance what I had to do to end up like that. Okay, so 3 kills account. So that's 1 truth bullet.
So you have appeared.
You're here, right? Come on out. Huh? Are you talking to me? I can see you. Did you really think you can hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room was Hiyoko staying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear. You might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? Who knows, like that, he's just an overall weird guy. So just the middle room. Hiyoko. Looks like it's locked, but key was in her kimono. Maybe if I use this. It gets it? It opened. Just as I thought. This key was Hyoko's room key. Alright, I should go inside. And hopefully, you know, things doesn't look too bad inside. Maybe. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt this video real quick, but got new merch. Save the 7 shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies are available right now at my shop. Links will be down in the description below. Get your hands on a shirt. Comes in multiple colors. And hopefully you guys can enjoy it. Feels really great. Feels really nice on the skin. And really hope you guys enjoy it. Now, back to the video. So, Hiyoko was staying here. She only stayed here for a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted.
Oh my.
Huh? Did the door open? Yeah. Hiyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. I see. What? Did something happen? No, it is just... I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? What does she mean? Alright, oh, nope, whoop, whoop, whoop. I see you. I see you. Why is MONOKUMA hiding in the bathroom? There should be the 5th one for this area, right? Let's look at the sink here. Broken mirror. Not sure if that's how it came like that, or Hiyoko broke it, or I don't know. There's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty. There's no way anyone can use this. Nothing in the refrigerator, okay. Bed isn't messed up. Doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep. So she woke up. She either woke up and left the room and then possibly killed, or she slept on top of it, maybe. Don't want to get bed bugs, right? But what does Sonia has to say about her thinking it's her fault? The moment Hiyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the spirit disease, So she was cautious of you guys too, right?
However,
Her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in the inner room. She had another reason. Beside the disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her room?
perhaps.
Her kimono. Her kimono? Yesterday, I went to talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence, it was not locked at that time. And then, I saw it. Yoko was crying and struggling with her kimono stash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower. But then she could not tie her sash anymore. Mahiru is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her she didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
You are right.
The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hiyoko told me she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru. And Mahiru kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her. I could not understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What did you say?
Hyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it!
I mean, doesn't look like it.
Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
And that was when she kicked me out.
It cannot be!
Could it be Hiyoko remembered that? Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear a kimono? I can see that happening. Hiyoko locked her room, and make sure she put the room key in her kimono. I can't imagine that. She was abducted by someone. So, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident? Or was someone listening in on your conversation? I never told this to anyone. And I do not believe anyone was listening in on our conversation. Nobody knew? If that's the case, how did the killer know Hiyoko was going to the music venue? Something's wrong. Yeah, like, okay, so someone has to be eavesdropping to know that she was gonna be there. So, that is really weird. Okay. Hey, now Sonya's count is a truth bullet. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious.
Are you sure? There's no sign that someone made a mess of her room, and I don't think she was forcibly abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find any important clues. Oh well. Oh, there's that. So let's go to the movie theater to see that movie that people were just like, ugh, that movie, ugh, that movie, ugh, that movie, ugh. Like they're all saying that movie, but just couldn't say what that movie was. Like, come on, like, use your words, people. You can explain what that movie was so we can know what's going on, you know? Yeah. Oh, nope. Trying to remember which. I could have sworn there was a button that like increased the like the cursor speed. And could have sworn it was the circle button. But no, that's back. I mean, that Asami X-Files most likely gonna be important, so you shouldn't really forget about it. Sure, it should be, you know, in the back of your mind, but like, hey, don't forget about it. Lucha Libre Intention, something like that. Can't really see it well. And for some reason, I don't know why, but like when I'm looking at my looking on the game on my TV, it looks super washed out. And like when I'm using looking at the preview screen here, like I have the setting to like have what's it called to have the color space at rec 2100 HLG, so it looks much better than what I'm seeing on TV. Like colors are more vibrant, and it actually like it kind of looks a bit more sharper. Like even like seeing like the words on the TV here, just like it looks so much blurry than what I'm seeing on the preview. But I'm guessing like, hey, like the footage is not as blown out as, or like it's not on the 4K screen, but it's like it's smaller. So anyways, The Wizard of Monami. Guess that's the movie everyone was talking about, how it was like that bad.
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come. Yep, because you said, hey, meet you there. That means you noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation case, in which the killer used that movie as their theme. I wouldn't know. I haven't watched that movie yet.
I see.
I see. Then you really should watch this movie first.
Hey!
Hey, manager! The customer's here.
Did you call me? What?
Huh? Hajime's the customer.
Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
And you said you didn't want to watch it. But I knew you want to see it all along. If that's what Tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're a really tough guy. You were so devoted to be a tsundere, you even brought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million.
Huh?
You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing.
Listen up!
In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it, why don't you show it to Nagito?
Stop it! But my resistance was in vain, and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker.
See? It was this one.
Sorry, I was born stupid.
That's it.
You bought this for $1.5 million?
But I And he's still gonna watch the movie.
Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket.
Here!
Okay, here you go. It already says so on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time.
I mean, just like, it is literally word for word. Just invitation ticket, effective today on this date at this time.
By the way, I can only give away one ticket per person, so you only have one chance to watch for free. I already stamped today's date on the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat.
Okay, so it's the 13th at 10:04 a.m. Okay. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once.
Look forward to it, okay?
Prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay?
Hey,
Hajime, about that invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Huh? Why? No reason. Just think of it as a protective charm. Okay, so it's gonna be added to the ticket. Some guessing it's gonna be like, oh hey, yeah, I went to see this movie that that invitation case was all about. Yeah. And 2.5D, what does that even mean? I guess I should just wait until Monokuma finishes his preparation. And how long is that gonna take?
No, no, no! Are you sure?
Talk to Nagito again?
impossible.
Hajime, I can't believe he bought that thing. And he paid $1.5 million for it too. But even you said you should have settled it with the money to get out of seeing that movie. You're right, but that means I would have had to pay that thing, you know? Just leave me alone. Okay, so I'm guessing we're...
I
Oh.
don't believe it! Phew.
Oh,
I might be hiding a past what I was once known as a prima donna of the mascot world.
definitely weren't called that.
Hey, hey!
It's about time you showed your dairy side, you know? Come on, liven yourself up.
So,
Wait a bit, okay?
Okay, so I can't do anything here. So... goods counter. Right. There was supposed to be a hemp bag. That reminds me, that item should be on top of the counter. Oh, tote bag, hemp bag. If the tote bag is gone, that means...
what's this?
Whoa there! Were you interested in buying that tote bag?
Too bad.
Well, that's just too bad. It's already sold out.
Who'd you sold to?
You're so stupid.
There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that would reveal who the killer is.
So the killer bought it.
Shocking.
I remember you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right?
It's not limited to one. It's more like limited to one person.
I mean, the difference is it's not limited to one, limited to one person. Limited to one means each person gets one. Limited to one person is that item is only for one person.
Hey,
When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's common practice to beat customers with the bonus prizes.
For some reason, you saying that pisses me off. Okay, so Monokuma.
well now.
Okay, so he's saying, like, going up a bit. When you buy one bag, you get another one free. So there was 2 bags. Okay.
Now then, I didn't forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue.
Now then.
Looks like the preparations are complete, so enter the theater right away.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
This is exciting! Exciting!
Well, let's see this, Wizard of Monomy's like.
I apologize for keeping you waiting. World-famous director MONOKUMA presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monomi 2.5D will be screening shortly.
And the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this. 2.5D. Sounds so half-assed.
Now then, please relax and enjoy the film.
See how this movie goes. Wizard of Monomi.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates.
What?
One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise. And was whisked away to Monomi's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monomi, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monomi scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide, the Monomi scarecrow hanged herself and died. He also met a Monomi lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows.
All right, so I had to talk about something else, but well, we got one of the invitation. So Monomi scarecrow missing brain, committed suicide, so a hanging. So that was Ibuki.
He also met a Monomi Tin Man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron. After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monomi, the great and powerful.
Okay, so how was Kyoko copied with this? The not scarecrow, the lion, I'm full of arrows, and then the Tin Man slicer. I'm guessing that Hyoko was the Tin Man. Fortunately, that they couldn't, the killer couldn't slice her up all the way, but still they like slice her neck, cause it bleed out. So the only thing that they didn't copy was the lion being pumped full of arrows. I mean, where were you getting the arrows from, anyway?
Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monomi. And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her. With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury. And he lived happily ever after. The end.
Man, that sucked.
Man, movies are the best. That drama was so moving, I needed 2 boxes of tissues, one for each head.
What kind of head are you talking about, huh? What kind of head? What's the other head?
So,
Nothing. Let's meet again at the class trial.
goodbye.
Goodbye, bye.
Too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe this situation.
Hey guys, this episode is sponsored by Dubby. Dubby is a clean energy drink that's made to give you focus with no crash, jitters, or inks like other energy drinks. I just got myself the Dubby sample pack, which comes with this little tumbler, and also comes with 4 flavor packs. Got the Peach and Beach, or Beach and Peach. Comes with the Dub Squat, Sludge, my bad, Sludge. I'm reading it backwards. Then we got the Dragonade. I should probably look at it first, then do a thing. And then the Galaxy Grenade. So we're gonna try one of these today, and I'll tell you how I honestly think about it. Alright, so out of the 4 here, let's try the Dragonade. Let's see, how this tastes. Alright, so here we have the dragon fruit. It is, of course, well, not dragon, the Dragonade. It has dragon fruit in it, which I never had, and pink strawberry lemonade, which I also never had, but smells pretty good. So here we go. Cheers. Alright, it's not that bad. Like, it reminds me of like a certain soda of like, oh man. Like it was a soda I had as a kid, but like I can't really remember like when I was in New York for a bit and I had like it, but like it's not bad. Not bad at all. If you guys want to try out the samples shaker yourself, or buy any of the products on Dubby, make sure to use my coupon code PowerJ at checkout to save 10% on your order. So again, that's PowerJ at checkout for 10% off your order. Now, back to the video.
So the 2 imitations is of the Scarecrow and the Tin Man. The lion was... Just make sure it is the yeah, yeah, the Scarecrow and the Tin Man is what was copied. No lion. Okay. How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I was totally expecting your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie?
Well,
But thanks to that movie, now you know, right? Yeah. Just like he said, the characters who were killed in the movie matched the victims in this case. Ibuki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. Not just that, Bahiko's suspended bodies matched the lion's death too.
But
Well, I guess, it's a combination of both the lion and the Tin Man. She's hung up like the lion, but then sliced like the Tin Man. It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that was impossible. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now, or if the killer's main goal was just an imitation murder, they should be upset about it, but I'm not sure that's even true. Alright, the wizard Monmi has been added to the truth bullet. Alright, so guess that's about it. Now it's just time to go to the hospital. See what's going on in there where Ibuki was. Nope. Trying to remember the controls again. And also checking my pet just to make sure, I think it's alright. Alright, the hospital. So I'm guessing that someone told Ibuki to hang herself because she did what anyone told her to do, right? Anything new, Chucky?
I feel like I have been here in a while, even though it's only really been a few days. Hey, you prepared that surveillance camera unit, right?
hey.
Yeah, so? I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything.
Did you get this from that shady-looking alley where all those machines were lined up?
Right.
Yeah, I just tweaked it a bit.
Then, if there are any other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
Man.
No, that's impossible.
Originally, the surveillance camera and surveillance monitors are only used as part of the same unit. The video that was filmed in the hospital can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed in the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor.
Hey.
If I left it like that, we wouldn't be able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcasts based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same model or camera, same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning, even if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it.
Huh?
However, I didn't just swap the cameras. I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it.
You're right. You did work on that. Okay. Well, let's see what's going on inside the room. Guess the surveillance cameras. Okay, the surveillance camera unit on the top of the desk. As long as this music venue's surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with this.
Hajime.
There's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
That's right.
Oh, I also wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions.
Hey.
Tell me, Hachime.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video in that surveillance camera unit. Showed the music venue stage. There was a big black curtain hanging like there is now. But the whole display was pretty dark because they only were just using candlelight. There was a rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that,
there was a stepladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a headbag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I know that it must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the stepladder without any hesitation. She climbed that stepladder on her own free will, and then she grabbed that rope and that's all I saw. Candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something because the screen went dark all of a sudden and it wasn't displaying anything anymore.
Man.
Well, if that candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared dysfunction, so things can still show up even in the dark. But the one thing I got from the machine alley was a really old model. Hold on.
Well?
At the time, you said you didn't know who the person wearing the headbag was Ibuki, right? Yeah. You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her. I didn't make it in time.
Hey.
Still, she climbed the stepladder on her own. Does that mean she committed suicide? Would that mean she's her own killer? Ibuki committed suicide? What do you think, Chiaki? There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right? Yeah, there's no doubt. If so... Hey, don't think for it too long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure out that easily. Oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there. What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden. Is that the conference room? Well, why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking, but did she seem a little upset? Surveillance monitor video was added to the truth bullets. Also, I'm just curious, it's just like all the handprints that's on the window is just like, I feel like something was happening here. Something inappropriate. Alright, let's go. This was Biggie's room, so might as well check it. Okay, I guess not. Honey? Hey, level 45. Phew. I'm finally back to my old normal self.
Alright!
Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you win. Bet, let's go. No thanks. She was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be much so better if she was still feeling at the after effects. She'd beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here?
Hey, hey!
Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but basketball gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan to wear the hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea. It looks like they're out of stock. It looks like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there would be more in the empty rooms. There weren't any gowns?
Yo!
Yep, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Nagito was wearing. If I had no choice, then I just use Nagito's. It's a unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit in it. Hold on, what happened to the gown you were wearing?
Huh?
Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross! Wearing someone else's clothes, someone wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser.
Like...
No time to dilly-daddy. I totally left Mikon back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back soon. Well, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue. But leaving you on guard duty was a bad idea. Yeah, just, oh, I'm totally fine wearing someone else's clothes, but my own? You gotta be out of your mind. That is just pure disgusting. Like, what do you think? I'm a madman? Wearing my own clothes. You gotta be crazy. No way. Alright, we got the conference room. Then what else? Staff room. Okay. So there was only 3 rooms for Ibuki, Nagito, and Akane. Which is really weird for a hospital to only just have 3 rooms for patients. Then we've got the conference room and the staff room. Okay. What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch?
Hey,
Don't turn it on. Huh? Chiaki, are you there?
'cause
If you turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. What's fully exposed?
hey,
Hey, Hajime. If you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the lights. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out? I'm not gonna poke out my eyes.
aww.
Bummer. Troll fail. No sooner did she finish saying that, I had the dry sound of currents being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. Thought Chiaki had finished opening the current that was covering the window.
Hey,
Were you surprised? Surprised? I don't get it.
well,
I got it. Got what?
see?
The current in this conference room are designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about light shining through.
See?
See? Black current that blocks light, and it's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. A black light blocking current. That's why it was so dark. So, is something wrong with it? I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yep, she's upset. But still, what was that all about? That bit about being embarrassed if I look in troll fail?
Nope.
I just want to mess with you. Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I should move to a different place. We didn't even check the staff room.
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome! The class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP! I'll see you soon!
It's already time. So, this again. I need to go to that place. Again. But now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Buki and Hyoko became victims, in order to find the truth. The only thing I can do is go. Okay, to the rock. To the rock. Rocky rock. Yeah, but like we didn't really fully investigate that room. We just went there. Ah, bright lights. Ah, dark room, black curtain, light blocking curtains. That was it.
So it's not really saying much, but I'm guessing that's all the evidence we need. Oh no, square. So all the truth bullets we have now. Not quite. It feels like we're at least missing something, but this feels like it's a lot. So here we are. Everyone who heard the announcement had gathered in front of the Monokuma Rock. Soon enough.
Welcome!
Is everybody here? Do you guys want to go over? Do you guys want to go to the class trial?
Wait!
Hey, jerk! Hold it right there!
Monomi's such a dumb child.
What? Don't get in my way. You're just a dumb little sissy who's short of a few brain cells.
Hey!
My brain works just fine.
Hey!
Monokuma, what did you do with Nekomaru? I see. So we come to avenge him.
That's...
Avenge? That sounds like he died. Sounds like you say. Oops.
Anyway,
Anyway, since Nekomaru is unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent.
bye-bye.
Now then, I gotta go first.
I won't let you.
Hold on. I won't let you escape.
Hey!
Did you hear what he said?
Huh?
Don't worry about it. There's no way Nekomaru is dead. He's just trying to piss us off.
Damn it!
Of course he's not dead. There's no way not in a million years.
Well...
More importantly, it's best if we try to worry about ourselves for now. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die.
Why are you so excited about that?
How about it?
Who knows? Maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail.
What do you yearn for?
What are you saying, fiend? You'll find out soon enough.
See?
And let's go.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's hurry up and get this over with. Yeah, you're right. Alright, no turning back. Well, let's just get everyone's final words. You're not trash, Mikan. You just have anxiety.
Well,
Yaki?
hey,
Rihiko?
Jeez.
Okay, now just the last three here. Kane?
I'm gonna do it!
Get over with. Hopefully Nekomaru's alright.
This is bad.
Fine. Let's make.
Okay. Oh yeah, huh. Nagito's all the way over here. Well, it's time to go on in. Step onto the escalator and descend towards the gaping maw of Monokuma Rock. That's when I suddenly noticed it. I noticed our lined up silhouettes keep getting smaller and smaller. I can't turn back now. I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. And when everyone was inside Monokuma Rock, down we go.